Hello YouTube, the Jersey Shark here. Not used to using a webcam, that's for sure, but yeah, I'm glad I finally have a working webcam, and I can finally do videos like this, but this is going to be uh, basically all my pickups from TooManyGames, which happened this past weekend. Wanted to actually record this video the other day, but didn't really have a chance to, and yeah, I was never the kind of guy who was afraid to show his face in YouTube videos and whatnot. It's just I never really had the proper software to what you would call it uh, to do face cam and whatnot. Sorry, this video is going to be a little awkward and whatnot. Probably look tired too and everything, and that's just because of how crazy work's been and whatnot. But yeah, this was my first time going to a video game convention, and it was really cool. I didn't get as many autographs as I would like. I only got two, unfortunately. And there were a lot of awesome guests I wanted to meet and whatnot. I just wasn't able to because either the line is too long or I was checking out other panels. But for some of the guests, I was able to see their panels and everything, which was pretty cool. But overall, it was an awesome experience. I believe next year's is in June. I'm definitely going to go to that again, and hopefully more friends come this time. Because I only had I only had my friend Kevin with me this time around, but we still had a blast. We did get the 3-day pass, but because of work, I wasn't able to go the last day, so he saw no reason to go the last day either. But we made sure everything we wanted to do or pick up we did on Saturday. And big advice I could give to anyone going to a convention, no matter what it is make sure you have enough cash on you, because not every vendor there obviously will accept a card. I know one of the last purchases I wanted to make were for a couple GameCube games and I believe a Wii game, and the seller only accepted cash or PayPal. But I know how tricky PayPal can be, so I didn't bother with that, which is kind of unfortunate. The two games I wanted, though, were Metroid Prime 1 and 2, and they were priced pretty much the same as if you were buying them off of eBay. And I knew I really wouldn't find too many great deals on games and whatnot, just because you know how crazy the market was. What I did find funny, though, is there was a Heritage Auctions booth, and then right next to it was, WADA, you know, the grading company. I just thought that was funny considering, you know, all the news surrounding those two and whatnot. There was even a David Adams Card World booth, which I was like, oh, I didn't know they'd be here. Usually they're for sports and for sports and trading cards. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, let me just I could probably go on and on more about the whole experience, but I didn't really I didn't really take any pictures and whatnot. And same thing with the two guests I met. I'm just not the type of guy who takes a lot of pictures. Not that I'm like shy to or whatnot. It's just I go to the conventions for the experience and everything to have fun. I don't really care for taking pictures and whatnot. So, with that being said, let me first. No, you know what? Let me pause, get the stuff, and then continue on. Going to be pausing this I'm going to be pausing this a few times, just so it's easier for me to grab everything. Like, all the games and stuff I picked up are to my left, yes. To my left. I'm still not used to this whole webcam thing, but, anyway. But yeah, all my video game stuff are to the left. All the non-video game stuff I'm gonna have to pause the video to get. But I did get the final boss package, so what that came with was this pretty cool backpack. I'm probably just gonna put a bunch of pins on this one. I don't think I'll actually use it, just because I have numerous other backpacks. And then two of the shirts. This one being my favorite. This one's pretty cool. I like how they went with a GTA theme. And then here's a Super Nintendo themed shirt. There we go. And then, obviously, the pamphlet. Here's the lanyard, which was supposed to light up, but unfortunately for my friend and I, ours didn't light up, which was okay. I kind of wish I got this signed by one of the guests, but it's alright. What else did it come with? A car freshener, which I haven't used yet. Keychain. Let me get the pins. There we go. Super Nintendo themed pen. GTA themed pen. And then there was this sticker for CGC video games, which I haven't used on anything yet. And then this was the poster, which my friend and I plan on getting signed by a bunch of the voice actors. This isn't an anime convention, Rob. But from a bunch of the guests, and there's the guest list. But I unfortunately only got mine signed by Wolfden. His line actually was not that long. Kind of felt bad. Because he's one of my... now let me phrase this better. Of all the video game related channels out there, his is definitely one of my favorites, so it was cool to meet him. I made it so awkward for myself. I don't know why. You know, that just happens when you see YouTubers that you've been subscribed to for a while, and you finally meet them, you just freeze in the moment, and yeah. So that was a little awkward for me, but it was cool. But he put, "Hey, that's me," and then his signature, and then he tried to draw a Mario face. He's like, "Yeah, sorry, I feel bad for people. I've been drawing these bad all day." I said, "No, don't worry about it. Like, better than anything I can do." But he was a really, really cool guy and whatnot. He was telling us how someone actually wanted him to sign his Mario Maker 3DS. He was telling us, the guy said, "Yeah, I only want you and Charles Martinet to sign it," and then Wolfden goes, Just go on Charles Martinet's line." He's like, "I'm just a YouTuber. His autograph is way more important than mine." So, pretty humble of Wolfden to say that, but... Oh, where are the stickers? Did I forget the stickers? Oh, they're probably on the couch. I'll show that later, but he did give a few stickers, which was pretty cool. I have one of those on my Yeti, which I probably should have grabbed. When I pause the video at some other point, I will. But I guess before I go to the video game purchases, I did get this necklace, which is probably my favorite thing I got at the convention, honestly. Oh no, I forgot one thing. No, I'll grab that after the games, because it kind of ties in with this. But there was a booth that was selling glasses with video game and anime characters on them, and then next to the booth, they were selling keychains and other accessories and whatnot. And I saw this 11 sword, and I said, "Yeah, I have to have it." I always wanted to have something Fire Emblem related to wear, because I don't really see it that often. But yeah, so I thought this was pretty cool. But going into the convention, what I really wanted to buy were Super Famicom games, Complete in Box, and Complete in Box Game Boy Advance games, whether those were English or Japanese. And for the most part, I did find a handful. Just some of the prices I didn't like, or a lot of the games were ones I didn't really care for. So I'll probably start with those first. And I can't believe I'm getting back into GameCube collecting. I just never really bothered to because of how crazy the prices were, but I was able to find some games for reasonable prices. I didn't bother negotiating and whatnot, but yeah, so let me get started with all the games. So first up we have Mario Party DS, for the DS obviously. I do own this game, but I owned it loose, and this was complete for only $15, so I figured, hey, why not? And I'll see if one of my friends wants Mario Party DS, and I'll just give them my loose copy. So there's that. I'm not going to really do this in any particular order. I got a bunch of these from a bunch of different vendors. I did get a Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls for a meme price. Nice. I had to do it. But this looked in really great shape, and this was a game year or two ago, I could have easily bought this new for $30, $40, but obviously once the pandemic hit and the lockdown and everything, a bunch of prices spiked, that being one of them, of course, but God, I finally own that. If we don't count the Chocobo game that only released in Japan, I have every Final Fantasy game now on Game Boy Advance. Not complete, obviously. This is the only one I have complete. And I don't know if we count Sword of Mana as a Final Fantasy game or a spinoff or what, but I think it is sort of related, but I do have that complete in box as well. I did have that complete in box already, but it got damaged last year in a basement flood, which was unfortunate, but at the TooManyGames game swap over the summer, I was able to find a complete in box version again, so that was great. And then the other Game Boy Advance game I got was Battle Beat 'em on Fire Spirits for $30. I initially thought this was complete in box, but upon further inspection, this is actually still sealed. Yeah, I don't mind taking it. I always suck with these cases. Oh, I'll just do it from the bottom. That'll make life easier. So I'll just take it out of the case here just to show that it is still sealed, which I thought was pretty cool. Even if it wasn't, I still was going to buy it, but that was just a nifty bonus that it was still sealed. Not for long, though. But I do have over 50 Game Boy Advance games in my collection, so I figured now let me start collecting complete in box. Those, unfortunately, were the only 2 GBA games I got. Surprisingly, there were a handful of booths or vendors that did have complete in box Nintendo 64. Yeah, there were a lot of those too. Unfortunately, didn't buy any. I try to be reasonable with my money and whatnot. I think I spent more on non-video game related items. But I mean, those items still pertain to video games. They just weren't video games, obviously. But yeah, so there's that. No Vita games, unfortunately. I did find Vita games, it's just the prices, which I kind of figured would be pretty bad. Well, not bad, but pretty high. But I did get one PS4 game, and that's a game I've been meaning to actually pick up for a while. But that's Valkyria Revolution, the, was this Vanguard? Vanagrand edition? I probably said that wrong, but this was only $15. I'm like, oh, cool, it comes with a pin? Yeah, I'll pick that up, definitely. And then I saw it said 12-song soundtrack when I opened it up. I knew this was used, by the way. When I opened it up, the soundtrack is still in there. And there's the track listing. And yeah, the game's in there, obviously. I'm probably not going to keep the box, but yeah, here's the game. I was going to say, I'm assuming no manual, because you know how PlayStation 4 games are. I didn't even check condition of the disc, but, oh wow, that's, yeah, that's clear. It's like this game was never really played, or just the person really took care of their games. Which is something we all wish we did. If we had a time machine, we all go to our young selves and say, hey, don't throw out your boxes, keep them in great shape. But next up, we'll go with the Super Famicom games. This is from a booth that pretty much got all my money from the Game Swap. I apologize that I forget the name of the booth, but I got Bomberman. I don't know what Bomberman game this is. It is a puzzle game from the looks of it, but I'm sad to say I've never owned a Bomberman game until now, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I don't mind collecting Super Famicom games since I do have a Retron 5, and it's easy to translate them. Sorry if you heard my stomach growling. Probably should have ate before I recorded this, but that's okay. And then I got this game, which I don't know, looked like Gundam with other mech series, so I had to get it. And I knew it would be a turn-based strategy game, because that's what these games usually are. And this is not the only Gundam-related game I got, but for $20. I thought that was a really solid pickup. And then from that same booth, I'm surprised this didn't sell on day one, but it is a boxed red Japanese Nintendo 64 controller, which I thought was pretty darn cool. And I did need more Nintendo 64 controllers, but there it is inside. I mean, it's just a controller, and there's paper in there. I definitely have to clean this, but stick is really nice on it, and that's why well, actually, I didn't know the stick was nice until after I bought it and took it out. So I thought that was a really cool pickup. And I said, I don't think that's that bad of a price, honestly. I remember another booth was selling just the black 64 controller on its own for $30, which I almost did pick up, but because I do have two regular Nintendo 64 controllers that my sisters had before I inherited the Nintendo 64, obviously. And then the other two controllers I have are, what are they? Are they Retrobit, I think, is the name of them. But it's basically their take on the old Hori mini pads for the Nintendo 64. And then I do have a boxed Performance 64 controller, since my old blue one, the joystick broke on that last year. That thing lasted, I think 20 years maybe? And I found one on eBay in the box and everything, so I bought it. I haven't used it though, I'm probably not going to use it. I basically got that as a display piece. But, yeah, and that was not the only controller I got. I'll be right back, I think I forgot that. Alright, cool, grabbed that, grabbed my Yeti, and the other thing I forgot. Let me just take a drink real quick. Good old Sneak. Definitely MVP this weekend. Because of the drive and everything. My friend and I obviously didn't get a hotel. Because we lived, about 2 hours away from where we live in New Jersey, but anyway. But the other controller I got, this was almost my last purchase, but it was this really cool green Nintendo GameCube controller. I don't know if this was a shell replacement or not, or an aftermarket, but the buttons feel pretty much like a GameCube controller. I just knew right away it wasn't because of the Z button, but I don't know if this is a knockoff or not, but if it is a knockoff, it's a pretty good one, not gonna lie. I'll put that on top of the shirts. I showed that already. Oh, I'll show the one Wii game I got. I did want to get more Wii games, but a lot of them were just games I could easily find on websites and whatnot. Which were, like Donkey Kong Country Returns, Wii Sports Resort, Mario Party 8. And then for other games, I just didn't pick them up because of not having a manual, or I didn't like the condition of the manual or case. And that's actually why I didn't pick up F-Zero GX or Mario Party 9. I think F-Zero GX, one vendor was selling it for $85, which if it had the manual, I wouldn't even care if I overpaid. I would have purchased it, but there was no manual. Mario Party 6 I was going to buy, but I looked at the manual and it wasn't in the greatest shape, so I'm like, damn it. Like, I don't think the $90 price tag they wanted was bad, but I'm pretty sure I can find one online for about that price with a cleaner manual. But the one Wii game I did get, which the case is not in the greatest of shape either, but this is a game I've been wanting for years now, and that's Fortune Street. I think $40 is about the average price for it, but it does have the manual, and the disc is pretty much scratchless. I think it just has fingerprints on it, but yeah, this is a game I always wanted because I knew I can never get Dokapon Kingdom. Even though I have a PlayStation 2 now, and I did see that on PlayStation 2, and I think it was like 25-30, but I didn't grab that. And then I really wanted My Sims Kingdom, and one vendor did have it sealed, but I think they were cash only, and I was out of cash at the time, at that time, so that was a bummer, but that's no big deal. That's not a crazy expensive or hard to find game anyway. Fortune Street, though, I never really find, so that was awesome. And before I end the video game pickups with GameCube, because that's the console I bought the most for unintentionally, we'll go with the Switch. Switch, I was hoping to find certain titles for, maybe $30 or $40 or less, but that was not the case. One game I wish I did pick up was Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Pretty much everyone, not pretty much, every vendor who was selling it had it for 30. I just, for some reason, forgot to buy it. I don't know why, but what I am happy about is the 3 Switch games I did get are all import games. That's also what I was really going for. And the last 2 I'm going to show were actually my last purchases of the convention. And I definitely would have bought more import Switch games than Vita games. It's just I didn't want to go crazy. I didn't want to go crazy with my credit card and whatnot. But the first one I got was SD Gundam G Generation Cross Race. I did pay this for $60, which is a pretty good price, honestly. And yeah, pre-owned because it doesn't have the plastic, obviously, and the game disc the cartridge is in my case right here. This is actually where I hold all my Switch games. And then I have it pretty much, it's not in alphabetical order, it's order obtained. But when I do a Switch collection video, you guys will see that more in depth. And then the other 2 import games are sealed. I think I paid, $55 and $60 for these? So the first one is Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You can buy this game digitally, obviously, but I'm a physical junkie, so I had to get it physical, obviously. And the next one is a game I've been wanting for quite a while, and that's Legend of Mana. Had to get that, obviously, and all 3 games I bought you can actually find on PlayAsia. It's just I don't want to wait for shipping. The other ones I was wanting to, I planned on picking up were Super Robot Wars T. I do have the other 2 Super Robot Wars games on PlayStation Vita, so obviously I was not going to buy those on the Switch. And then Final Fantasy IX was another one I wanted to buy for the Switch, and then I think it was a Romancing Saga 3. But, like I said, I didn't want to spend too much. But anyway, so the last 5 games are all GameCube games. 4 of these came from one vendor, and then one of them came from a different vendor. I think the one on top was from a different vendor. The first one here is Pac-Man Fever. I loved this game, honestly. Can we call it a Mario Party clone? Yeah, I guess we can call this a Mario Party clone. Not the greatest game in the world, but I still love it. And all these have the manual, obviously. That's why I picked them up. But glad to have this game again. And yeah, I actually did homebrew my Wii last year. Just because of how astronomical GameCube prices were. And now I have a Series S that can emulate Wii. So what I'm probably going to use my Wii now, or my homebrewed Wii for is modded versions of games, and then the really expensive games like Path of Radiance, which I could have purchased, but lowest one I saw at the convention was $275, and I didn't want to drop so much money on one game, even though Fire Emblem's my favorite video game series and everything, but yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't fathom dropping that much on one game. I almost bought a complete in-box copy of Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, which is my favorite video game of all time, but they wanted I think it was 175, and the box was not in the greatest of shape, so had to pass on that. So there's that. Next one, game I've never heard of. It just looked interesting, so I got it, and that's Summoner, A Goddess Reborn. My cousin Kareem has actually played this game. As I showed him a picture of everything I picked up, he's like, oh yeah, I remember this game. And then, obviously, that's complete. So that was 30. This next one here I'm glad I picked up, even though we just got the, we're calling them remasters, right, of Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2, but I've had Super Monkey Ball 2 since its release, but now I have the first Super Monkey Ball complete for GameCube. I paid $30 for this one. Oh, this is the one I got from a different seller. Okay. But yeah, happy to have this to my collection. I don't think did Adventure come out on the GameCube? If so, I gotta pick that up, but happy to add that to the collection. Next one is a game this is the first Mega Man I ever played. And, I remember renting this a lot from Hollywood Video, and the first time I rented it, I thought I got a Japanese copy or something, because I didn't know they only spoke Japanese in this game with English subtitles, and back then I didn't really know that was a thing with games. Or anime for that matter, really, but it's a Mega Man Network Transmission. Love this game as well. Got stuck early on, but yeah, this was a really fun Mega Man game. 3D and whatnot. Paid $40 for that. I don't know what the going rate for that game is, but just on nostalgia alone, I had to buy it, especially with this last game. I was so happy to finally have this in the collection again. I don't think this was a bad price, considering this literally has all the inserts and everything, minus the e-reader cards, but that is Pokemon Channel. A lot of people hate this game. I loved this game. This is another game I rented pretty frequently at Hollywood Video and Blockbuster. This is a better Hey You Pikachu, honestly. And I remember always watching the Pichu brothers videos and whatnot. But yeah, this, like I said, has the insert for the e-reader cards, but doesn't have that. The movie promotion. You know what? Let me take everything out. I love how this has everything. So yeah. Has the cutouts for the e-reader cards and whatnot, but obviously didn't come with them. One of my favorite Pokemon movies, actually. I do have the promo cards for these still. I do know where those are. Health and safety precautions. And then the instruction booklet. All in really great shape. The case is in great shape. The disc is pretty much flawless. So I thought for $58 this was a great deal, and this is going to be a fun blast from the past for me when I play this. So that is it for the video game pickups, but before I go to the non-video game pickups, I'll show the other autograph I got, which was the big one. Pretty much the autograph everybody wanted at the convention, and that's Charles Martinet. In case you don't know, he voices Mario, obviously, also Wario, Waluigi, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi, and a Skyrim character. But I was debating long and hard what game I would get him to sign. My initial thought was 3D All-Stars, because I figured that's going to be a collector's item anyway, until I went to Target earlier that week, and saw they still had copies of that game. So I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe not that. And then I told my friends, oh, I should get my copy of Paper Mario signed by him, and one friend was like, he doesn't really speak much in that game, and then another friend goes, well, he doesn't really speak a lot in all the other Mario games anyway. So what I ultimately ended up going with is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. This is my original copy. Not my original disc, though, because my disc is broken, but I don't know if you could see it on camera, but yeah, you could see like the water damage on the case and everything. But this one does have all the inserts and manuals. This was one of the few games, for whatever reason, I kept intact. I guess it's because I played the living crap out of this game. But no, I mean, I can't say that because a lot of other GameCube games, that was the same instance. Yet I just never kept the manuals and whatnot. I don't know why. I was weird as a kid. I mean, I still am, but anyway. But yeah, he did sign it. So he put Super Rob #1, and then wrote the signature as Mario, and then over here as Charles with the... I want to say that's supposed to be a boo or something. And then he put a woohoo down here. And you could tell he's been doing autographs for years, because I noticed with everybody who got an autograph from him, he just knew exactly where the exact placement to do the signatures and everything. It's like, yeah, this guy knows his stuff and everything. Could have taken pictures with him and done 3 iconic Mario poses. A lot of people did that. I didn't. And I figured, like, oh yeah, let me give the man a break. He's been doing it for too long. So almost everybody there would get a picture with him. My friend Kevin did. What did my friend Kevin get signed by him? Oh yeah, one of the, was it the 8-bit Mario amiibo? But with the classic colors? That's what my friend Kevin got signed by him, but... yeah, like I said, unfortunately that was it for the autos. I really wanted to get Spawnway's autograph, but his line was too long. I wanted to get Scott the Waz's autograph, but his line was always long. And he actually frequently was just walking around the vendor's hall. I just never got to bump into him. Same with Chumley from Pawn Stars. Who else did I want to get autographs from? Who else? Spawnwave, Scott the Waz. I got Wolfdens. I honestly probably could have gone Professor Shy Guy. Oh, before I mention him, Pat the NES Punk. Did get to see his panel. Unfortunately, didn't get to get his autograph either. But I probably could have asked for Professor Shy Guy's autograph when my friend and I went to his booth to buy shirts, but I didn't feel like bugging him. And we did get to see him perform, which was awesome. But I mean, just buying shirts was cool. And that's what I'm going to probably lead off with next. I'm just going to get them. Let me get these out of the way, and then I'll get the non-video game stuff. Be right back. For the last time, probably. Alright, cool. Yep, alright, now I have everything else I wanted for the video within reaching distance. But first off, there's the Wolfden sticker. I did get a Professor Shy Guy sticker. And then this was previously Pluto sticker. My friend and I just went to their booth because we thought the logo was cool. We got to see the visual novel game they're coming out with, and then we entered a raffle. And I actually somehow won the raffle. I usually never win raffles. But I did get this t-shirt. They didn't have large, unfortunately. This is an extra large shirt. There's the front. There's the back. And then it also came with whatever was in here. I was kind of rushing, so I didn't get to pull out everything. But we got this, which has a... I'll open this up. Oh no, there's tape. Okay, no, maybe I'll... No, I gotta open it, right? Oh, there's like... Oh no, there's 2 pieces of tape on here. Oh no. We all know tape is my mortal enemy from my numerous unboxings. Alright. I'll just hold it up to the camera, maybe you guys can see. There's a little bunny in there. I don't know what it's from, but there's a cute little bunny in there. I think everything else is just a whole bunch of stickers and whatnot. And a business card, which... Or no, the business card. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that, actually. There was a Starbucks gift card in there. I forget the amount, though, but I don't really go to Starbucks, but that's... Yeah, that's one thing. And then the big shuffle sticker, that same logo. And then, I don't know, this character looks cool too. And then here's their card. I didn't even know I was winning a shirt. Or, I didn't even know what was in the bag, but... Cool, Starbucks gift card. Oh, wait, no, there's another sticker in here. Oddware, yes, that's the name of the game. It's a sci-fi visual novel. With robots. And then more Wolf Den stickers. You gave 3, which is pretty cool. Do I want to go with the pins? No, shirts. So the 2 other shirts I got were Professor Shy Guy shirts. I told my friend, I'm like, does he have any Shy Guy shirts? And he said no. I'm like, but he's Professor Shy Guy. How does he not have a Shy Guy shirt? But he did have this cool Metroid shirt. I believe these are all, what was it, handmade or hand printed or something like that. So I got that and this Boo shirt. I'll show the back first. And this really cool Boo shirt. These were 2 for $35, which I think is a pretty solid deal, honestly. So there's that. Showed the necklace already. I'll go with the pins next. This one booth that was selling pins, I probably could have bought so many more pins, but I had to control myself. But before I show those pins, I can't believe I found... Oh, no! No, I forgot another item! Wait! No! Damn it! Alrighty, before I get to that, there's one other thing I wanted to show, and that's... I actually tested a, card game. Name of the card game was... Varia? So I got to demo it, and I really enjoyed it. So, what I did is I bought all of the, 8, decks they have. Each with a different character, obviously. Got that for a discounted price, and then I also got a... Well, the mat, like I showed. I got to pick which one. I went with this one just because it's pirate-themed. It's literally the only reason why. I did like the colors, too. There was another mat I liked. Because the character on and the colors, but... Can't go wrong with pirates, right? And then... Did get a... Whoop! I hope I didn't just destroy the promo card. Oh, no. I somehow moved the promo card, but... Here's the promo card I got. And then let me show off the 8 decks real quick. I could have pre-ordered the next 8 at a discounted rate, but I decided not to. But we have... This is one I got to play in the demo. Volcanic Warrior. And then the other one they used in the demo was Shadow Assassin. And we have a Divine Paladin. Dragon Knight. Figured this would be a fun game for my friends and I to play when we have downtime at locals. Death Pirate. So I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In ages. 6th Blade. Cosmic Mage. And Mystic Monk. So for all 8 decks, the promo card and the mat came to $90, and I think originally, or initially, if you were to buy all the decks, it'd be $120, $130, something around there. I like how it came in a PCW storage box. These come in handy, by the way. Another sip. Alright, there we go, that's done. I love how they made a metal shaker. It's about time, Sneak. Now you just gotta get the cans available for the US. But now we'll go to the pins. So from the same booth I got the red Nintendo 64 controller and the Super Famicom games from. I found they had vintage pins 2 for $12, and I conveniently found 2 pins of 2 of my favorite sports teams. So we have this really cool Super Bowl 14 Steelers pin. So this is when they beat the Rams 31-19, Pasadena, 1980. And then this vintage Devils pin. which is very similar to the one they gave season ticket members last year in the welcome package, even though obviously there weren't many games played because of the pandemic and whatnot. And then I got a charm and a button, both Persona characters. So this really cute one of Fuka, favorite Persona 3 character. And then in my opinion, best girl from Persona 4. And oh boy, I just started to work with this one, but found this Marie button. I never find anything Marie related, so had to grab that. These 2 for 12 as well? I don't remember. But now from a different booth, bought a whole lot of Canvas Quest pins. I easily could have bought a dozen of these, but I had to control myself. So I'll show these off. So you have Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Put that there. There's also a Banjo and Kazooie pin. I don't think there were no Fire Emblem pins, unfortunately. There was a Soul Calibur one I was thinking of getting, but it was Sophitia, so I passed. There was a Resident Evil pin of Jill that I was going to buy, but it wasn't her original outfit, so I decided to pass. It was her, not the remake of Resident Evil 3, but original Resident Evil 3 outfit. Here we have the Ghosts from Pac-Man. This one was really cool. There were other Pac-Man pins, but I had to get this one. They looked awesome. Here we have... Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, I did get 7. Right, yeah, I did get 7. Here's a cool Mario Kart pin. And then the last 3 are Metroid. Whole lot of Metroid at this convention. Easily could have bought a lot of prints and posters and whatnot of Metroid, and Fire Emblem, but I have a lot of prints from anime conventions that I still never put up because I really don't have room for them. But anyway, so here we have Samus in her classic Varia suit, Zero Suit Samus. This one's probably my favorite of the 3 Metroid, honestly, and that's Ridley. Thought this one looked really cool. So all my pins, I'm probably just going to put them on this TooManyGames backpack and make that where I put my pins, or I'll get a proper board to put them all up on. I'll save the 2 prints I got for last. Let me go with the posters I purchased. These are pretty cool. They're not like super high quality posters or anything, but these are one of the first things my friend and I saw, so we had to get them. I think it was 4 for 20 or 25 on the posters. So here we have Final Fantasy 3, which is, well, Final Fantasy 3 for us here in the States, but this is actually Final Fantasy 6. And I had a hard time debating which 4 to get, because there were some other ones I really wanted to get, but passed up on. So there's that one. I'll save that one for last. Oop. Metroid Fusion. I was hoping to find the special edition of Metroid Dread, which I didn't have high hopes for finding, but I didn't, unfortunately, but I did buy that off eBay earlier this morning. Recording this on Tuesday. I'm not going to upload this until Wednesday, though. Which is fine, because I don't work early tomorrow for once. And then we have the Japanese cover of Super Metroid, which I prefer over ours. There's that. These I can probably... These I might put up maybe above the TV, I don't know. Because they're small enough. And then the last one. This one's really cool. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Had to get that. So, second to last thing. We went to booth of a vendor that we actually talked to a lot at the Game Swap. We bought pins from him and whatnot. But this is the vendor. Cody James by Cody. Focus. Oh, this autofocuses? Perfect. Focus. Well, it did focus. Anyway. So his website is CodyJamesByCody.com, and then his Instagram, CodyJamesByCody, and then there's his email as well. But he was selling prints, like little poster. Well, not little, but he was selling copies of his original prints for I forgot how much they were, but it was buy two get two free, which my friend and I were thinking of doing, but we like the guy so much that instead we bought the I bought the original print of two of them that I fell in love with. When I saw this, let me show the non-fireable one first. But this one right here is Bandana D. I was really hoping he'd be the last Smash Bros. Fighter, but that's okay. Thought this was really cool, so I had to get this. I was only gonna get one original print, but I'm like, nah, I gotta get this too. We like the guy so much. Like, we appreciate his art and everything. And I probably should have grabbed the pins. I got a couple pins from the game swap from his booth. But when I saw this Lucina, I had to buy it just because this is my favorite. I even said, like, this is a well done Lucina. This is better than a lot of other posters of Lucina I've seen and whatnot. But yeah, I had to get this. This just looks awesome. Really well done and everything. Love it. Definitely going to frame those two. Don't know where I'll put them exactly, but those will be framed and kept in best condition possible. Oh yeah, I did get this. This was in a box and everything, but this Great Ball power bank. That shows you how much is left, and then you have your ports on the back. Middle one's for charging, obviously, and then the two USBs. This is a 1200 milliamp. I thought that was just a nifty little power bank to have. And then the last thing I picked up. Remember I mentioned glasses? That's what these are. These were really cool, so had to buy two. Kind of pricey, but well worth it in my opinion. I don't know how well this is going to pick up on camera, but this is from Klinkstrinks. And oh nice, it actually comes with instructions. 100% dishwasher safe. I cannot speak apparently. Please wash your glass before use. We take the glass straight out of the laser and box it. We recommend I can read using a dishwasher as it will make the design brighter. But you can also hand wash it with hot water and a Scotch-Brite pad or other scrubby sponge. Okay, cool. The little sharp bits on the outside of the glass are not dangerous. Though they might poke you, just wash the glass and these will go away. Some remain after dishwashing scrub with the Scotch-Brite pad. Damn it, man. So we have this one here of Samus and a Zero Suit Samus. It's probably not going to pick up well on camera, but this looked awesome. Had to get this. And obviously I got a Fire Emblem one. There was one with Roy, I think. One with Chrom and Masked Marth. One with Tharja. I think there were some Three Houses. There were a lot of Three Houses stuff. And I'm not really the biggest Three Houses fan at all. But instead I went with this one with both male and female Robin on it. These glasses are so awesome. Probably use these when I drink beer and whatnot. I had cool glasses for tea, or mugs for tea. One said Mountain Mew and one said Mountain Dugong, but I guess those either broke when we moved a couple years ago, or I just lost them. I don't know, but that was the last of my pickups from TooManyGames. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I did enter a Mario Kart 64 tournament. That was the only tournament I did. and I somehow reached the semifinals. I say somehow because I picked Bowser, and I haven't used Bowser in ages, but somehow made it to the semifinals, which was cool. But oh yeah, that arcade area was really awesome. They had a lot of arcade games, obviously. Numerous amount of tournaments. They had free play for Guitar Hero and Just Dance, and then at night we'd always play Jackbox Party, and it was mostly Quiplash with custom questions for the convention. Oh, and that was hilarious. A lot of the answers were Chris Pratt related, or Charles Martinet related, or Jeff Bezos cosplaying as Elon Musk as Mario. A lot of those three. And then another common answer, because you know this joke will never die. A lot of Gex. A lot of Gex. You know there were going to be a lot of Gex jokes, especially with Scott the Woz and friends there. But yeah, that was really cool. I think the only concert we saw was Professor Shy Guys, which was really cool. It was awesome to meet him and everything, and get some of his shirts. You can buy his shirts off his Etsy, obviously. I kind of wish I bought the physical versions of his albums, but that's alright. And I know there was also vinyl for Angry Video Game Nerd, which I probably should have bought, but I mean, those games are not my cup of tea or anything. And actually, where's my phone? In my pocket. Okay, good. For in the video, I want to show something my friend Kevin did. He played a really, what was it called? Love 3, I think was the name of the game he demoed. And I kid you not, he spent an hour and a half trying to beat the demo. And that son of a gun actually did beat the demo. And I have the proof. Yep, there we go. I don't think that's gonna zoom in. But, this isn't gonna zoom in, is it? I mean, this is not gonna focus, is it? Okay. Well, it says, thanks for playing the Love 3 demo. Scan the QR code to wishlist on Steam. Demo results. Time, 91 minutes, 56 seconds, 11 milliseconds. 1,019 jumps, 1,019 deaths, 297 checkpoints, and 1,740 jumps. Yeah, that's son of a gun. Like, damn it, Kevin, you actually sat there for over an hour and a half just to try to beat this demo. And then he tried to do it again the last game, or the last day. Oh, he's crazy. Anyway, but overall, like I said, had a blast. Would love to do it again. Cannot wait to do it again in June. Hopefully this time more friends. We actually get a hotel. We stay the 3 days, and next time I'll bring more cash. But yeah, overall, like I said, wonderful experience. If I wanted to buy more, I could have. I mean, I bought a lot anyway. But I try to be responsible. Not really. Let's face it. You can't be. Anyway, so that is going to do it for this video. Now that I have a nice Logitech webcam, gonna hopefully try streaming in the future. I don't know. Probably wait until work is less hectic. You know, I manage my dad's new store and everything, and it's been impossible to find workers. Because you know how our generation, the younger generation is. They rather sit home and collect money from the government than actually go out there and get a real job. So, I can rant on about that, but I'll save that for later. Oh, this is great! I can do rant videos now like I used to in the past. That's gonna be fun. I think this is is this the longest video I ever recorded? Maybe it is, but oh well. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by Sneak or anything. I just wanted to wear the shirt. But that would be cool if I did get sponsored by them in the past or in the future. But I do love their energy drinks. It's great. I mean, I did try G Fuel, and then I would always get spammed with Sneak ads, and that's how I got to try Sneak, and I never looked back. Just come out with the cans. Because for cans, I drink Rays, but... Or if I run out of Rays, I just go to 7-Eleven and get Bang, but... Come on, Sneak. Give the US the cans, finally. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this long video and me finally doing a video with webcam and whatnot. Like I said, when I first started my channel all those years ago, I was afraid to show my face and whatnot, but nowadays, no. Like I said, I just never really had a good webcam. Didn't want to use the one that was on my laptop or on my numerous laptops and whatnot. And then the one webcam I bought was absolutely horrible. I remember doing a podcast episode with my friends, and they actually had to put a seizure warning because of how my webcam would just flash and have those horizontal and vertical lines with a bunch of colors. You would think it's a rave party. But, yeah, thankfully now I have this nice Logitech and everything will be good. Awesome. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and I don't know, say something in the comments if you watched the whole thing and whatnot. I really hope you put this, I would say, as background noise, but then you would want to actually physically see what I picked up. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let me just end the video. I am hungry. It is 4:25. Yeah, I've been recording for almost an hour. Let me just end it here, clean up, and eat some food. Yeah, sounds great before the first 2 games of the hockey season start tonight. Anyway, bye for now, guys.